Hey sports fans, it was a good week for Philly sports. 3 Philly teams won and no losses. Let's start with the Philadelphia Union breaking their winless streak. The Union's Daniel Gazdag scored on a bicycle kick in the 5th minute as the Philadelphia Union won in Portland for the first time, defeating the Timbers 2-0 Sunday night. Gazdag outmuscled Portland defender Jose Carlos Van Rankin for positioning and put an overhead kick into the right side netting from 7 yards, leaving Timbers goaltender Elijah Ivasic flat-footed. It was Gazdag's team-leading 7th goal of the season. The Union made it 2-0 in the 48th minute. A cross went all the way across the goal mouth, but Jack Elliott tracked down the ball in the left wing corner and passed back to Kai Wagner outside the top corner of the 18-yard box. His left-footed cross found Sergio Santos, and his header from 10 yards went into the left side netting. The Timbers' Sebastian Blanco appeared to cut their deficit to 2-1 in the 69th minute on a rebound following a scramble in front of the net. But a video review determined Santiago Moreno, who took the initial shot, was offside on the play. Union goalkeeper Andre Blake made 2 saves in posting his 6th shutout of the season. Final score, Philadelphia Union 2, Portland Timbers 0. Good luck to the Philadelphia Union in their next match against the New England Revolution on Saturday, and let's stay in first place in the Eastern Conference. The Stars picked up a 35-28 win over the Bandits. Matt Corbin II led the Philadelphia offense with 18 rushes for 140 yards and 3 touchdowns in the victory. An interception by Philadelphia's Amani Dennis set up the Stars with a short field, which resulted in a 6-yard touchdown pass from Case Cookis to Bug Howard, and the Stars took an early 7-0 lead. The Stars retook the lead after the initial Bandits score, when Matt Corbin II rushed into the end zone from 3 yards out. Aguilar's point after made the score 14-7. The Stars continued to show off their offensive skill in the third quarter. Case Cookis and Howard teamed up for their 2nd touchdown of the day on a short 4-yard connection. Philadelphia regained a 21-14 lead. Matt Corbin rushed for his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon with a 33-yard score. The Stars lead 28-14 after 3. Corbin continued to run all over the Bandits' defense when he rushed for his 3rd score of the day on a 44-yard run up the middle. The score and extra point gave the Stars a 35-21 lead. Jordan Ta'amu found Daquan Hampton for a 16-yard touchdown. After the extra point, the Bandits made the score 35-28. That score held, and Philadelphia took home a 35-28 win. Final score, Stars 35, Bandits 28. Good luck to the Philadelphia Stars in their next game against the Houston Gamblers on Sunday. Max Muncy's 2-1 fielding error in the 10th capped a wild late inning sequence and allowed the Philadelphia Phillies to beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 4-3 on Sunday. With 2 outs in the 3rd, Mookie Betts generated his 10th homer of the year and his 2nd in as many days with a blast into deep left center. Then in the 4th, Edwin Rios sliced an opposite field homer that just snuck over the wall in left field. Garrett Stubbs had hit his first Major League homer to get Philadelphia on the board in the 6th. The Phillies had tied the game with 2 outs in the 9th on Gene Segura's single to left that scored Nick Castellanos, whose 2-out double started the rally. Trey Turner had 3 hits for the Dodgers, including a single that had given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead by scoring Betts. With 2 outs and men on 2nd and 3rd in the 10th, Alec Baum hit a little dribbler off Evan Phillips to Muncy at 2nd for what appeared to be the final out of the inning. But Muncy didn't field it cleanly. dropping it and allowing the ball to roll a few feet behind him. That sequence allowed Garrett Stubbs to score the tying one and Roman Quinn to bring in the winning one with a head-first slide just ahead of the throw to home plate. Final score, Phillies 4, Dodgers 3. Good luck to the Philadelphia Phillies in their next game against the Atlanta Braves on Wednesday. Philadelphia Phillies right fielder and designated hitter Bryce Harper earned National League Player of the Week for the first time in his Phillies career. He made history at Dodger Stadium as the first visiting player to produce a home run and at least 2 extra base hits in 3 consecutive games. The NL Player of the Week award is one he deserved to win with the Phillies much earlier than this season, and the achievement of winning it while being injured is a good way to show how strong of a player he truly is. Despite his injury, he has a high batting average of .305, the 4th highest on the team. He leads the team in RBIs, a total of 27, and is tied with left fielder Kyle Schwarber for most home runs, a total of 9. Harper has proven to be one of the strongest assets for the Phillies, healthy or injured, and his 2022 NL Player of the Week award is highly deserved. Congratulations to Bryce Harper for being named National League Player of the Week. Former New York Giants Pro Bowl cornerback James Bradberry has agreed to terms on a 1-year, $10 million deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. Bradberry started his career with the Carolina Panthers, leading the team in passes defense in each of his 4 seasons with the team. Since joining the Giants in 2020, the Sanford product has become one of the top cornerbacks in the league, collecting 100 tackles, 35 passes defensed, 4 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries in his time in New York. Bradberry also became the first Giants cornerback to be named to the Pro Bowl since 2016 when he made the team in 2020. The Eagles did not have a bad defensive showing in 2021, ranking in the top 10 in total yards allowed, but the addition of Bradberry will only make them better. They had a spot to fill at the cornerback position after Steven Nelson left to sign with the Houston Texans, making Bradberry the perfect upgrade. Bradberry will also likely play opposite another Pro Bowl caliber corner in Darius Slay, who collected his 4th Pro Bowl selection in 2021, creating a dangerous 1-2 combination in the Eagles secondary. Welcome to Philadelphia, James! The Colts agreed to terms on a 2-year deal with Nick Foles. Foles was released by the Chicago Bears last month and has a history with the Colts coaching staff, as Frank White was the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia when Foles helped lead the Eagles to their Super Bowl 52 title back in 2017. It was that Philly connection that paved the way for Carson Wentz to land with the Colts last offseason. Let's welcome Nick Foles to Indianapolis. In what year was Nick Foles selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 3rd round of the NFL Draft? The answer, 2012. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.